Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Volunteers will put total leather to crank us up. Offense will have the ball first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
Under fire. Unleashes one. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry up. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Spins away from the defender. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Wants to throw on third down. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Lockett. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Quarterback making adjustments. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, he leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
The Longhorns in the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. With the catch, it's Braswell. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Vols really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Volunteers are marching down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got him wide open. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking for the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity. Zone. He's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And the Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Time to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jefferson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Vols are in the hurry-up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense lining up quickly. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
He's got the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Gives it on the option. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
On the field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
And the Vols are flying down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Matthews. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds his man. It's Jefferson. How about that deep? Rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Good timing on the quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Rifles it down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back in the 10.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think that if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle with Smothers. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going to run it. It's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Washington State answered the bell away from Pullman today with an impressive victory. The Cougars knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here comes the Texas offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, And this is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
On third down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll start this drive firing. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he hauls it in inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Caught in the backfield. It's Lawson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Wants to throw it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Touchdown, Longhorns! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Bennett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it smothers. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that that we just saw, which can help them get that goal.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down for the tackle. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lockett. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. These corners backing off a bit. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On third down, he drops to throw. And here's the third interception of the night. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick six. caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Sets up the screen. Across the 45. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, they knock it free. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to get you on the sideline, you in the game.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
It's caught downfield. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Volunteers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vol! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
The Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Using his legs to buy some time. Finds a man on the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires and picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.